Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Lifelong Learners. This is your host, Terry, with two of my favorite women, Terry and Janice. And today we're going to talk about anxiety and worry. Tell me, what is it that makes you guys worry?
Well, I worry about the unknown and what's going to happen and if everything's going to work out all right.
Yeah?
I worry about everything underneath the sun. Like
Yeah?
about getting in trouble with my mom or my dad or with teachers.
Yeah?
So I worry about everything underneath the sun and I can't sleep at night. You know, things like that.
And what do you people do? What do you women do to counteract it when you worry?
I write in my journal.
Oh, that's good.
I do my kind of cross stitching.
Well, that's good. Different things relax different people.
And that helps me to get things off my mind.
Yeah, well, that's good. Because I like to go for a walk when I worry, or play with my dog.
Or usually I like to sit down and read to my book,
Yeah?
to my stuffed animals.
Yeah? You got stuffed animals in your room, like what,
Yeah.
dogs and
Rabbits,
rabbits? Okay.
teddy bears.
Yeah?
Yep, and I got a little parrot that, everybody else got me in my other home, so
Yeah?
I read it to that too.
Well, that's good. It doesn't talk, the parrot.
Yeah, it does. It repeats.
Does it? It repeats? You got a live parrot that repeats?
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
I recently got a fish tank so I can watch them swim.
Well, that's good. We got a little group home dog in our home. Little Phoebe.
We got like 2 cats. Just 2 cats, like one downstairs. My caregiver has 2 cats downstairs.
Because sometimes Phoebe likes to come in my room and I hold her and I pet her and it calms me down if I'm feeling bad.
Or I go shopping for some jewelry stuff so I can make jewelry out of the beads. Or something just to help ease my mind.
Yeah, or if it's sunny, I go for a walk.
I drive my scooter, like my electric scooter.
Yeah?
Yep.
Got an electric scooter, Terry?
Yeah, but died on me. Broke down, so I'm going to get another one for Christmas.
Well, that's good.
Yep. Or I play my video games.
Oh, you play video games?
Yeah, like for PlayStation 2 games.
You do?
Yep.
That's cool.
Or kind of my boyfriend.
Yeah, that's good.
Yep.
I've never had video games. Sometimes through a bad day, I crank up the radio and sing too.
Do you dance?
No. But I'll sometimes crank up the oldie stations and sing some of those tunes. Those are fun to sing.
Like sometimes I dance in my room, but my caregiver caught me like beforehand. She caught me and she just like stared at me and took a picture of me.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Your caregiver that was taking care of you, she caught you doing that. What was her name?
Shannon.
Shannon?
Yep.
Don't know her.
Yep.
But you ever get fearful at night in the dark?
Yeah, I'm scared of the dark, so I sleep with the night light.
Oh,
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah? That's something I've never experienced, fear of the dark, because when you don't see, you don't necessarily have fear of dark.
I do. I always got fear of the dark,
Did these
Like
recent...
something's gonna come out right out on me, in my closet or underneath my bed.
And did these recent storms on Sunday make you feel a bit apprehensive, either of you?
Oh yeah, they do me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like storms.
No, because
Me
we
either.
had a big, massive storm come through on Sunday.
Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah?
That was scary because we all had to go downstairs in our basement.
Yeah, what, a tornado?
No, it's like a tornado drill, like a warning, like a tornado warning.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, just in case one would have actually come. An actual
Yep.
tornado.
So we would like all bend down on our hands and knees and put our hands up above our heads, or a book, just try to protect us.
Okay.
Yep,
I heard you never should go in a bathtub during a tornado.
that's true, because you get electrocuted.
Yes, you do, especially if it's got water in it.
Yeah, you get electrocuted.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well, I'd like to thank you folks for watching Lifelong Learners today. And thank you to my two wonderful guests, Terry and Janice.
A Tribute to Grandma by Josh Powers. Grandma was a loving and caring person to all people she met. Grandma loved her cottage and she shared it with others. Her cottage is special to me and my family. I celebrated my first birthday at Grandma's cottage. I helped her take care of her cottage, and summers we would swim and take boat rides and walks together. At Christmas time, we helped decorate her tree and the cottage, and we would bake cookies. Grandma loved her cottage sunsets, and we watched many of them together. On October 25th, 2012, my mom and I took Grandma on a color tour to the lake. We stopped at the cottage so that she could sit on the deck and look at the lake. That was her last trip to her cottage. When I finished high school, Grandma gave me some education money that we used to purchase a lawn tractor so I could start my own lawn care business. Grandma was proud of me. For 10 years, Grandma came over to my house and helped me read. When I finished a book, we would go out for lunch to celebrate, and she would buy me a new book. I talked with Grandma every day. She was my go-to person. I knew I could talk with her about anything I wanted to. When Grandma began needing help with life, I helped her. Sometimes I would clean her apartment. Sometimes I would help with errands. Sometimes we would watch movies, took walks with her walker, or just sat quietly together. This past year, when she lived at Oakcrest, I visited her several times a week. I liked to take her for walks in her wheelchair, in the flower garden, and by the fountain. We liked to sit in the gazebo and talk, and sometimes I would read to her cards, sometimes her devotions, and sometimes the Bible. She also liked me to pray with her. On October 13th, 2013, my family and I were with Grandma. We just had said the 23rd Psalm to her, and she quietly and peacefully entered heaven. Grandma was a very special lady. I love her, and I will miss her a lot.
Hi, welcome to Lifelong Learners. I am Sadie, and I am here with Mark and David. And we are going to be talking about to judge a book. Don't judge a book by its cover. David, has someone misjudged you based on how you look?
When I was back in high school, rare ed students misjudged me because I was a special ed student, and they really didn't like special ed students because of how they looked, and they actually they treated them with disrespect in very different ways, and they really didn't like the way they were treated.
Oh. Mark, have you ever misjudged someone, and how? Have you ever misjudged someone?
No, but they always judged me for everything
Oh.
what I did. And when I was back in my school, I was 18 years old then. And then I had a girlfriend. And we had a little cussing and swearing.
Oh.
And we, me and her, like to argue back and forth
Oh, that's not good.
and all that stuff. You know how that is.
Yeah. Okay. David, what are some common misconceptions we have about people?
Well, I think the misconceptions is because some of the people are mainly misjudged by their color of their skin and also their race and how the way they look, and also because some people are just have been just misjudged in that sort of way.
Mark, what can we do to stop prejudging people?
That's a good question. All I gotta do is tell somebody, and they can get trouble for that.
Yeah.
And back to my school, when I tell somebody, this person always gotta tell, what's their name? What's their last name? I don't know.
Yeah.
I do a lot of cussing myself,
Yeah. That's not good.
I know it, but they made me do it.
Yeah. How about you, David?
Well, in the similar way, I think it's mainly by the way they're misjudging people, and also by the way of the reaction and the way that they're misjudging people, and also prejudging them as well.
Yeah. What can we do to stop it, though?
Well, we got actually ask them nicely and ask them to stop misjudging us by the way we look and the way and by the race and color of our skin and how we look, and like with rare ed students and special ed students. So that's the way they had to do it, and they also had to actually
Well,
do that.
yeah, well, thank you for watching. I'm Sadie, along with Mark and David. Thanks for watching.
Okay, so the question of the day is, what are you thankful for?
I am thankful that all of my family can get together up at my aunt's place for Thanksgiving, and also I'm thankful for my 2 cousins, especially my oldest cousin, Andy, who's gonna be home for Thanksgiving, because I am very thankful that he's been he stayed home for Thanksgiving.
Does he not live around here, or is he?
He normally lives in Montana
Mm-hmm.
during the winter, but he stayed home this year for Thanksgiving.
Oh, I'm thankful for many things. I'm thankful for my circle of friends. that support me,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm thankful for just being around.
All right. How do your friends support you?
How do they support me?
Mm-hmm.
Well, one, I'm able to call and when I run stuck, and they help with various things around my apartment that break down, or just come over to check, see how I'm doing, that kind of thing.
I'm thankful for my mother and father.
Mm-hmm.
I know they're not here, but I like to serve a dinner for them too. The turkey dinner.
Right.
I think for like the Middle East
For the Middle East, why is that?
because they don't have a mother and father, and they don't have food, and they don't have parents, and they don't have arms and legs.
So people that are some of the poor, like people
You know, something like war.
torn by war. Yeah.
Well, we got good staff in our group home, and I like my group home dog,
Yeah. What's the name of the dog?
Phoebe,
What kind of dog is it?
mini golden doodle.
Is that it's a golden retriever and a poodle?
Yeah. One of the designer dogs. She's a very wonderful dog.
Like, I don't know what to say. Like, I'm just thankful for my wife and,
Your life?
yeah, and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just glad to be born.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thankful for everything. Yeah. I'm thankful for friends, dogs, swimming pools, snow.
I'm thankful for that I have a roof over my head and food on the table and people who care about me and who let me into their home and farm.
Who are the people that help you and let you into there?
Well, Barb and Karen, which is my guardian.
Who are they?
Barb's my house mom and Karen's my guardian.
Mm-hmm. How do they help you, or why are you thankful for them?
Barb let me into their home, into her home,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm happy that I have Karen as a guardian.
Well, I'm thankful for my family, my friends, and I'm thankful for my home that I live in
Mm-hmm.
with Barb. I'm thankful for Barb's grandson, Jackson, because he just had a heart surgery and he was born without one side of the heart.
Mm.
And I'm also thankful for Becky for coming to school with me. I'm thankful for Taylor, which is her granddaughter. I'm thankful for Noorthoek Academy for a school that they help with people with disabilities.
Mm-hmm.
What does Noorthoek do for you to make you feel thankful for them?
Well, because there is no other, if you went to regular college, it would be a lot harder for us and people with disabilities.
I'm thankful for Ted, because he let us come here. Thanks a lot, Ted, and you too. And I'm thankful for Kate, because she's my favorite teacher way over there. Sandy, I don't know about her a little bit. She's a little bit on the awkward side. And I'm thankful for my caregiver, because she spoils me rotten.
Mm-hmm.
And she feeds me good.
Yeah.
And she gives me whatever I want. So, and I'm thankful for my dad, because he just had heart surgery not too long ago, last month. Heart transplant, he's doing fine. And he just wants to say thank you guys for his prayers. And thankful for my stepdad, because he has a new motorcycle, the Hyundai, And thankful for my other dad, because I like to ride his motorcycle.
I'm thankful for being with my family for Thanksgiving. I'm thankful that my nephew is coming down all the way from Chicago Heights, Illinois tomorrow. He'll be here for Thanksgiving, even though my niece will not. And I'm also thankful for one of my uncles coming out here for Thanksgiving too. And I'm also thankful for Noorthoek Academy, because hopefully it helps me reach my goals, what I want to do with my life. If not, hopefully it'll do a better job too. I'm also thankful for Sandy though, for being patient with all my assignments, Kate too. With all my assignments, even though I didn't do a whole lot of them as much as I did, but I'm also very thankful for that.
I'm actually thankful for a lot of things. I have a list.
What's on the list?
My top 10 favorite things I'm thankful for. 1 is toilet paper. If it was never invented, we would still be using leaves.
That's true.
Yeah. 2, I'm thankful for the fact that they invented showers, otherwise we'd be still taking baths. 3, I'm thankful for the fact that we invented knives so I can cut my cake and pie and whatever I decide to eat. 4, I'm thankful for cars, otherwise there'd be a lot less fat people in the world. Because, you know, we drive everywhere nowadays.
We do.
5, I'm thankful for doors so I can shut people out when I don't want to be around people. 6, I'm thankful for the invention of video games since I zone out with them all the time. 7, I'm thankful for music because life would be a lot more duller without music. 8, I'm thankful for my friends at Noorthoek Academy that I've made, because otherwise I'd probably be still at home playing video games or watching TV. 9, I'm thankful for TV, otherwise I'd be bored again. And 10, I'm thankful for the invention of pizza, the ultimate meal.
Hi, this is Lifelong Learners, and I'm Sadie, and along with Elizabeth. And we're going to be talking about to not judge a book by its cover. Okay. Has someone misjudged you based on how you look?
Actually, yeah. When I was in high school, I ended up going from Kent City High School. When I started high school, I was in Kent City, and nobody liked me there. No one even wanted to get to know me. But the biggest point where I was judged for the way I look is when I went to Cedar Springs High School, and everybody thought I was a freshman, even though I was a junior. And the other problem was on the bus, everybody thought I was a male. They thought I was a man. Oh. They thought I was a guy. So let's just say I got a lot of dirt on the guys by the fact they misjudged the fact that I was a girl, not a guy.
In what way? Like,
well, it's amazing what guys talk about when they think a girl's not around.
Yeah.
And not all of it's good. Some of it's disgusting.
Yeah. Have you ever been misjudged someone, and how?
I have misjudged other people myself, but it's pretty much when someone looks scary, sometimes they are scary, but that's not always the case. And some people you just misjudge because they just get on your nerves. They just have that type of voice where you don't want to get near them. You want them to go away.
Yeah. Okay. What are some common misconceptions we have about people?
Some common misconceptions that we have about people is that everyone outside of our family is dark, evil, and we keep on forgetting the fact that if everybody was the same, this planet would be extremely boring. Can you imagine a million people that look just like you, act just like you, walking around? Me, I'd have a heart attack and die.
Yeah. Well, what can we do to stop prejudging people?
Well, the thing we can do to stop prejudging people is to take into account, it doesn't matter what race we are, what color, which goes with race, what language we speak, we all started from the same area of the planet. we all started from Africa. So we shouldn't take into account of any of the other things and stop sweating the small stuff and just realize we're all created equal.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of the country we're in, is the fact that we're created equal. It doesn't say, oh, it's all equal unless you have a learning disability.
Yeah.
What are we, Nazis?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for joining us. I'm here with Elizabeth, and thanks for watching.
See ya.